Hey there, amazing listener. It is your coach and guide, Candy Motzek, the host of She Coaches Coaches. Welcome. I am so glad you're here. This show is more than 3 years old. And whether you're one of our OGs or you're just finding us for the first time, I want to welcome you to She Coaches Coaches. As I was writing my newest batch of episodes, I had to look through the hundreds of episodes we've already released. Yeah, I could hardly believe it. Hundreds of episodes. And I figured that even though I'm always inspired with new ideas to share with you, there is huge value in many of the concepts we've already covered. So today is a special treat. We're going to dive into the archives to bring back a gem, a timeless episode that is packed with wisdom and strategies that you can put into action today. This is an episode that resonated deeply within the community. And as we're dusting off those virtual shelves, we're not just looking at the past. You may have heard it when it was new, but if you're anything like me, you're always evolving, always growing. So consider how much you've grown in the past years or even months. That means even if you listened to it before, you're going to unlock a new perspective. You're going to learn something new because you are hearing it with different ears. The lessons are evergreen, and the strategies shared are the stepping stones to many of the success stories that you can achieve. So buckle up for a nostalgia-infused, value-packed episode. Whether you heard it when it was a fresh release or you're uncovering it for the first time, get ready to get inspired and to take your coaching journey to new heights. Okay, let's dive in. Welcome to She Coaches Coaches. I'm your host, Candy Motzek, and I'm going to help you find the clarity, confidence, and courage to become the coach that you are meant to be. If you're a new coach, or if you've always wanted to be a life coach, then this is the place for you. We're going to talk all about mindset and strategies and how to, because step by step only works when you have the clarity, courage, and confidence to take action. Let's get started. Hey, this is Candy, and I am so glad you're listening to this episode. And I just want to take this quick moment right now to let you know about my free Coaches Toolkit. In it, I share with you many resources, tools, quizzes, and things that you can use to make starting and growing your coaching business easier. So if you're looking for better ways to get started as a coach and sign clients, then this free Coaches Toolkit houses some of my best resources. And these tools could be the missing link that you've been looking for. And they're going to help you solve everyday challenges and access highly effective ideas that can help you in all areas of becoming a fully booked coach. I know because they've helped me, and I know they're going to help you too. And the best part about these tools is that they are completely free, and they're my gift to you for being a valued member of my community and a subscriber to the show. You can get access to all of these resources contained inside the free Coaches Toolkit today by either clicking on the link in the episode notes or texting the word coach to 1-844-246-6259. Go ahead and register today and get access to all the resources, and I'm going to see you on the inside. So this is another episode that I recorded in Mexico. And as I planned the episode, I was sitting out here on the deck admiring the view. I can see the ocean in the distance, and there is a slight breeze, so it's not too hot. This morning, I found this tiny blue butterfly. She was about an inch across, that's about 2 centimeters, and she was so bright, like a bright, bright blue. She was sitting there relaxing on the ground. I picked her up on a spoon, of course, and put her on a flower, and then she flew away. But it was a little miracle, right? And there was this, at the same time, an amazing bright red iguana sitting in the tree suntanning. You got to love seeing these things of nature. I feel so fortunate to spend this time somewhere warm when it's cold and rainy back home. And I hope that you are enjoying your day too. Okay, let me tell you what we're going to talk about today. So Have you been working and working and working at building your coaching business? Do you feel like becoming a coach is an uphill battle? Somehow you thought it would be easier and faster. I know there's no crystal ball to tell you exactly how long it's going to take or the precise steps that you need to take and the order to do them in to go from startup to fully booked as a coach. But I do know that sometimes it's easy to feel discouraged and to doubt yourself. And maybe you might even wonder if it's ever going to happen for you. If that sounds like you, I recorded this episode with you in mind. Let me give you a quick story to get us started. I remember in grade 9, it was a science class and it was lab, and we did an experiment. We used a Bunsen burner and a few test tubes, water, and a thermometer. We filled the test tubes with just the right amount of water and then started to heat it. Now, here in Canada, we're on the metric system, so we measured that temperature in Celsius, and we wrote down the numbers and the time of the measurement. So we started at 70 degrees, then we heated, and we got to 80, then finally 90 degrees, and nothing happened. Well, yeah, the temperature was going up, the number was higher on the thermometer, but nothing seemed to be happening. Then 95, 96, yep, the water was getting hotter, but not much else. 98, 99, and then at 100, the water began to boil and to turn from a liquid to a gas. All that heat, all that energy, all that effort, and nothing. But then with that 1 degree difference, everything changed. We did the same experiment, cooling as well. And again, water went from liquid to ice with a shift of just 1 degree. That one tiny, powerful degree made all the difference. So for you and your coaching business, you might be working away, feeling worried, frustrated, impatient, and then one small shift and everything changes. In that one tiny step, that little tiny step, then the results are now dramatic. And you could never have known which tiny step, which degree it was going to be. Water turns to vapor, water turns to ice. A coach goes from struggling with just a few clients to fully booked. So I want to encourage you, keep going, because you might be 1 degree away right now. So now I've got a question for you. What would be possible if every day you wake up, you fill yourself with possibility, and you make a 1 degree shift? I'm asking you that question right now. So listen to it again. What would be possible if today you filled yourself with possibility and make a 1 degree shift? What 1 degree shift would you make? Do you know what your shift is? My guess is that you probably do. It's that thing that just popped into your head. And the answer can come that fast. So it might be something like something to do. Maybe even something that you've been putting off. Something you're going to stop doing. That's another kind. A new thought that you will remember and integrate into your belief. The feeling that this is possible. That feeling of possibility. Because it really is. So many coaches quit far too early. If you decide you're in it for the long haul and you keep going, grow your awareness, shift your thoughts and feelings, I promise you it will happen. And I know how easy it is to forget this, but I'm here to remind you that 1 degree made all the difference on the outside. That's when the water turned to vapor or the water turned to ice. But you had to do all the work on the inside to get there. And so often your inner work is how you think and feel. So when you think better, you're going to feel better too. And then the things that you do are going to have a completely different effect. Remember, when you're discouraged or disappointed, you might be just like that water in the test tube. 1 more degree and you will transform into air. I'm glad you're here listening to me. And now I want to hear from you too. What did you learn from this episode? What was your takeaway? Post a screenshot of the episode and tag me at Candy Motzek. Tell me what you learned and what you changed to make it easier and more fun for your potential clients to find you and to get your help, and for you to stick with it and keep going because you're 1 degree away from that next transformation. And if you want even more help, maybe you've had enough of trying to figure it all out on your own. You spent hours doing the Google search or watching YouTube videos and taking notes, and you're kind of piecing all these solutions together like a crazy quilt. Well, if you've had enough of that, then we should talk. Click the link in the episode notes to find out more about how to work with me, and I'll be back to speak with you again next week. Thanks again for listening today. Please hop on over to Apple Podcasts and leave a review. Also, I would love to hear from you. Did something that I say resonate? What else would you like to learn about? Click the link in the player and leave a comment on the post. This is going to give me great ideas for future episodes so I can help you best. Join me again next week for more coaching, support, and teaching to help you become the confident coach you are meant to be. Hey, it's Candy, and I am so glad you're here. Thanks again for tuning in and listening to this episode. Now, before you go, don't forget to take my How to Find Your Best Coaching Niche quiz. You can find it at coachnichequiz.com. That's coachnichequiz.com. Talk to you soon.